meal, please? Is the order correct on the screen? I hear somebody, but I can't see my order. What happens when what they telling you is not what it looks like?
Yes. Hallelujah. Yes, God.
What happens when they tell you God's going to bless you and they lay you off your job? What happens when they tell you you're next in line for a miracle and then they repossess your car? What happens when what you heard don't look like what you see? I pull back up to the window and I put my car in park and I hear them say again, is the order correct on the screen? I want one happy meal. Help me preach, say one happy meal, please. What does it take for me to be happy? A pair of tennis shoes, a fresh jersey. I want a happy meal. Something happens. Can I preach just a minute? Can I park my car? Let me tell you, you can go to McDonald's and you can go to get a happy meal. You can get out of your car, park it in the handicap, walk on the inside, stand in line, and say one happy meal, please. Help me preach just 1 minute and say one happy meal, please. Something happens, you go to one line, you tell them what you want, and they do something that don't make sense to me. They hand you an empty cup. I didn't ask for an empty cup. I asked for a happy meal. But they do something that the church don't want to do. They'll give you something that don't even have what you want in it. And they'll tell you, go get it yourself. But you want the pastor to make you happy. You want your husband to make you happy. You want your mama to make you happy. I come to tell you, God gave you a body. Don't you know that your body is the temple of the Holy Ghost? Take your empty cup, walk around the side, and pause. Clap your hands and say pause. Clap your hands and say pause. Say pause. Then get something out. You got to pause. But somebody say that's just one way. How else can I get a happy meal? I can get in my vehicle. I can climb in. I can get on it. I can roll down the road. I can pull up in the drive-thru. But can I tell you what I see in the spirit? When you go through the drive-thru, they got an overhang that says you can't come in if you're too high. Look at your neighbor and say, humble down if you want to go through. Humble down if you want to be happy. Humble down if you want to be delivered. And to make sure you don't get higher than your mama. You don't get higher than your daddy. You don't get higher than the word. You don't get higher than God. What you need to do is pull up to the window. Tell your neighbor, say, excuse me, while I go and get a happy meal. What I want you to do, when you order at one window and you pull up to the next window. I come to tell somebody, you stuck in your past. Drive on to your next promise. Drive on to your next miracle. Drive on to your next deliverance. I moved to the next window, and somebody that I didn't even talk to, somebody that didn't even take my order, somebody didn't even get my money. God made a way. I woke up, I leaned in the window, and she reaches through and gives me my happy meal. But Somebody say, uh-oh, I gotta be sure that it's in there. Can I preach to the children and tell you, you better be sure? Let me turn this car around. Tell your neighbor, I'm back. Because when I looked in my package, everything I wanted wasn't in there. Tell the devil, I'm back. You tried to kill me and steal my joy. I'm back. Tell your teachers, you tried to fail me, but I'm back. Put me in suspension, but I'm back. Said I wouldn't be nothing, but I got my blessing. But to just be sure. Uh-oh. I didn't just get a hamburger. Oh, I got a double portion. I didn't just get a cheeseburger. But for every